My name is Apefa Adjivon. My venture is called the Pearl Project. The Pearl Project is a drop-in center for girls in low-income communities that runs programming Monday to Friday based on personal, professional, and academic goals, and runs a pairing program based on girls' interests. So, for example, if a girl said she was interested in stage management, we're partnered with TED Talks U of T, which is my university, and they could shadow someone in stage management. If it's culinary skills, we can get them shadowing a chef in the city or someone at George Brown College, which is another college in my city. So it's all about giving girls the opportunities to try their hand at different professions and to build skills and create professional connections at those professions, especially being from low-income backgrounds where you're not necessarily in the same scope of people in your network in those professions. You don't see yourself inside those fields. So giving you the chance to not only try it and see if you like it and motivate yourself by giving it a try at it, but also meet people and build skills so you can realistically get to that goal one day. So I grew up in public housing, and the Pearl Project operates in a public housing area, but girls inside those communities, number one, are not represented in their fields. Girls in the world are represented in a lot of fields, but especially in low-income communities, they're faced with drugs. There's an issue in prostitution in my city, especially racialized girls. If you're a girl of color, you're facing gender biases, racial biases. A lot of the girls are first generation, so there's a lot of cultural backlash that comes from that. Parents that don't necessarily understand what they're interested in, their field that they're going into. Furthermore, people inside the community can be extremely negative, putting them down for being ambitious, especially since they don't see themselves inside those roles and the girls aren't able to see other girls that look like them inside those roles. So when we talk about it generally, we just like to say gender equality because there's so many intersectional issues that these girls face, but it's mostly opportunities and the lack thereof opportunities because of their gender and because of the community they're coming from and their finances and oftentimes their race as well. Young people are the future because we see the world no other generation has been able to see the world in the same way that we do today. And no other generation has the sheer amount of people. The youth demographic of the world is huge. We take up millions of people on the planet. Has the sheer amount of people to be able to create that change or the fresh ideas or the same amount of resources in terms of social media and connections and how you can, I'm from Canada, the resolutions in the United States, and one of my closest friends who's also a fellow is from the Philippines. So young people are the future because we are the next generation of leaders and we're entering those roles, and never before have we ever been so connected to create a difference.